downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball. Next on the show, Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
First baseman, number 8, Gerardo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the .320 mark. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Travis.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Now batting, Yonhervis Solarte. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So we got him swinging. Ryan Schimpf becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the throw from Gomez will not be in time as he's in there safe at third base. Digging in the switch hitter, Sito Kojima. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's
a swing and a miss. That retires. Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Nomar Mazara.
High in the air out to center field. Jankowski there for it. 1 down. Here's Justin Upton now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Standing in, number 11. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Jankowski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he's safe. Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Jankowski is going to have room out there as he... Stepping in, Alex Dickerson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Softly hit out to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. Here's Eric Ibar now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ripped down the line, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Digging in, Yulise Chacin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Standing in, Danny Espinoza. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Danny
into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Solarte in foul ground, and oh, he can't rein it in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Striding into the box, Willie Cortez.
Willie Cortez.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Myers. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in for his second at bat, Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and two strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Travis Jankowski is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next for the Padres.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. At the knees, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First offering on its way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base.
And we'll have to leave it there. In is Gerardo Parra. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Parra.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Dickerson. One down. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he lays off there 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fouled back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Justin Upton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sito Kojima. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that's in there for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Up next for the Padres.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Dickerson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 11.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Danny Espinosa.
And a fastball just a bit high. No runs, 3 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Cortez.
Willie Cortez.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Solarte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Carlos Ruiz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Carlos
and a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So striding forward now, Yolis Chacin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second. No runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. For Espinosa, the second baseman. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The center fielder, number 16.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this one runs in on him as he can't. Striding in once again, Carlos Gomez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And Ibar will put this one away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready
First
once
baseman,
again, Gerardo Parra. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. Just kept running away.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers on the move. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jankowski's on the move. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 10.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Jankowski will get there, and he puts it away. Ready for another chance. Yonhervis Solarte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Myers will turn for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 11.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Ibar will put this one away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Danny Espinoza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chopped at the plate, but it's foul. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Jankowski. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Sito Kojima. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Eric Ibar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Espinoza ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Willie Cortez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Willie Cortez.
Number 55. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff. Off the top of the 8th. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Carlos Gomez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. In his Gerardo Parra. He could really use a knock here. Over
Parra. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And he is in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Striding in, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. Salvatore Vesperis. Get an opportunity off. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Justin Upton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, number 11.
Number 11 started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jankowski moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into center field. Jankowski has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone as it bangs off the LED board. Digging in, number 55. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. And it's in time at first, and finally at Keone Kela comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Corey Spangenberg.
Number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in at the plate
Center
is
fielder,
Travis Jankowski.
Travis
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Upton. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Smoked on the ground left side. And now this is bobbled in left. Here's Will Myers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Number 34.
Now pitching for
trying
the
to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Gomez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
So he got him swinging. Carlos Gomez is retired to kick off the 9th. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jankowski ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. So coming to the plate, Salvatore Vizquez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ruiz waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Sito Kojima. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Espinosa showing off his range. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Alex Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Chirinos recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hara is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Robertson.
Clint Robertson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ian Kinsler.
And this is going to find the gap. Extra bases for Kinsler. Robertson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hara is there to put it away for out number 1. Nick Castellanos now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castellanos is retired. 2 down now. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Carlos Gomez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Robertson is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. In is Gerardo Parra. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Line to the right side. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Elvis Andrus is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robertson is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
The designated hitter.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Andrus will play this one at short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not.
Andrus gets down and dirty. Touche, sir. Digging in, James McCann hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
McCann.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch on its way to Upton. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that one misses way inside.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Grounded to third. Castellanos has it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robertson moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in, number 11. Hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Comes set, and the 0-1. Soft liner towards first, but there to take it is. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gomez. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robertson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Digging in the switch hitter, Salvatore Vizquez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Salvatore Vizquez.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Espinosa. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. swing and a flare hit toward right. Kinsler ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Center fielder
Here's Carlos
14.
Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Miguel Cabrera.
And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Now batting, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll reach first safely. Digging in, Franklin Gutierrez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores. Ready for another chance? Mikey Matzo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victory. Jason Grilli answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The catcher, number 34.
So striding forward now, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 1.
Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Lifted in the air to center. Gomez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Shortstop, Elvis.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Standing in, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman,
at the plate, Mike Napoli. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Henniger is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Clint Robertson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Ian Kinsler.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and a long run, but he's stepping in. Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Robinson.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Robinson Chirinos is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Striding into the box, Salvatore Vesperis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vesperis.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now to the plate, Danny Espinosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Goes to third with it. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, McCann. The throw to first is in time, and the Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Espinosa's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Mikey Matza. Jeimer Candelario will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead 0-1. 287 the average coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 14 driven in. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder Carlos Gomez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Right fielder, number 8.
Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Elvis Andrus. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McCann finds it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, number 18.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. Way to get dirty. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Clint Robertson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side. Parra is there as he makes the catch. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robertson sprinting after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Number 5.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Robertson. 2 gone.
Up next
at the
for the
plate,
Rangers,
Robinson Chirinos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he pops it up. Norris is there for it. And that's the third out. Now batting, Nick Castellanos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parra going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Elvis Aguilera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Hit hard back up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Coming to the plate now, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Haniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Salvatore Vesperis. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in now, Danny Espinosa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Espinosa.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Vesperis is on his way home. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
14, Carlos Gomez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Carlos Gomez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, for Gomez, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. On to first, and there were 2 down. In is Gerardo Parra. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Espinosa will round third and head for the plate. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Here's Elvis Andrus now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Striding into the box.
James McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. Shot towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Upton has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are two men gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now to the plate,
center fielder
Robertson.
Clint Robertson.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below.
Got him looking, and that'll do. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it. So striding forward now, Mike Napoli. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was retired after popping out. Shane Green, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Iglesias is there for it. So coming to the plate, number 11. It was a flyout for him. Felipe.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
Gutierrez has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Salvatore Vesperis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Robertson is there. makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Here's Neil Walker. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. At the plate, number 7. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Digging in now, Elvis Andrus. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Santana has a read on it, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. In there, and it's 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana sprinting after it. And the inning is striding in. Travis Shaw coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Fouled off into the seats behind first. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra on the move. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parra ranging back. Gone! In now, number 11. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Standing in, number 33. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. Here's Justin Upton now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that misses ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him any.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 11, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's Mike Napoli now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. The cutter runs outside, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The second for one, on to first, and they get them both. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Danny Espinoza. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now. 14. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. Or around second, he's heading for third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Elvis Andrus now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he is in there. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Andrus. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Catcher.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Vogt. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 11 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Number 11 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 in the second. Striding in once again, number 11. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 11.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now
digging in, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count now.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 away. Throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Gomez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gloved by Walker. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. In to score, the runner from second. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. This is line to left. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There goes Elvis. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding in once again, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Well, for Walker, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He'll get it into second. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jake Diekman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Ryan Braun now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Keone Kela is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in to try it again. Justin Upton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Santana is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
At
number
the plate,
11.
number 11. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
First baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Napoli. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Number 33.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
2
Brewers.
on his line thus far.
Center fielder,
Elvis Aguilera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Keon Broxton.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on
Now
base
batting,
to lead off the inning.
Shortstop, Ian
Has a look,
Desmond.
now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Hit down the third base line. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Broxton is on his way home, and the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting,
Stepping in, number 7.
7.
He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Into the box now, Travis Shaw trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Espinosa's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Matt Bush will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Parra is under it, and he makes the catch. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Well, they got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Robinson Chirinos is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to third. And that will conclude matters here in the at the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Domingo Santana goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Digging in, number 11. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In is Gerardo Parra. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder, Gerardo.
And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Elvis Andrus. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... So striding in.
Shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Upton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, number 7. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Upton is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Braun racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Number 11.
On the ground, softly towards second. Taken by Walker. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. In now, Mike Napoli. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Number 55 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 7 runs on 13 hits. With 1 error, they left